Hi guys, welcome back to I'll take a minute. I know it's corny guys, but I don't know. It just makes me feel good and happy and corny when I do it. Well, all right guys, I wanted to talk a little bit today about mental illness and how important it is today. Where I shared a while ago how I just got diagnosed with being ADHD, and I ended up getting on medication probably 8 months ago, guys. And it's been difficult because it has to keep getting adjusted. Where I thought, guys, once I got on the medication, that was going to be bam, I was going to be able to go ahead and be cured without having to do any work because I'm taking that pill. Where, boy, guys, it is not that easy. I've had to get my medication adjusted several times, and it's like making a cake. You gotta have the right recipe, and it's a little frustrating, guys. You know, I'm trying to get used to it, but I'm willing. Between that and the 12-step program and me having a sponsor and working my steps, my life is a lot different, guys. I think for once I'm happy. I'm happy getting to know me, guys. And it's a lonely road right now because a lot of people I socialized with when I was drinking, I definitely look like, wow, what did I do that for? Where today I'm learning boundaries, guys. I never learned boundaries before. I was always a people pleaser, you know? But now I'm learning boundaries, and it feels so good in boundaries. I have choices today. I don't have to be enslaved by a drug or alcohol. You know, addiction is deep, and my addiction was drugs and alcohol. It's all kinds of addictions today, guys, especially social media. If you guys that be on this device scrolling and scrolling don't think it's an addiction, you're sadly mistaken and you're wrong because it is, and it's the worst one because you get lost for hours and it's free. You ain't gotta leave your house, at least on drugs and alcohol. You gotta leave your house to go get your drugs, and you gotta leave your house to go get your alcohol. Well, not so much because they deliver alcohol today, but you guys know what I mean. And, you know, me being in recovery now, being 60, finally, I think it's the wisdom being 60, knowing what addiction is like, what it's not like, being homeless, you know, going to rehabs, and, you know, now I don't have any reservations because in rehab I had reservations, you know, especially if a new drink came out, you know. But not being an addiction for, I think I have a year. I know I got over 500 days, guys, so I think it's a year, 4 months, and like 13 days or something like that. And shout out to Zoom. Thank God for Zoom. Some people don't like Zoom, but Zoom got me sober, guys. But my mental health is very important today now because especially in today's world is like on some whole new different, like we the things we grow up like love and hope and accountability and quality job performance and, you know, rules. You know, what happened to the rules, guys? I love that part on The Walking Dead when the lawyer says, I like rules because rules keep order to the chaos. And that's like one of the big things. Rules are just gone. You know, everybody walking around like they AIs, and it's sad because our children are growing up numbless, and when they do get a feeling, it's so overwhelming that, guys, the girls are starting to be suicidal because they don't look like what they seeing up on Facebook, Instagram. I even get my feelings hurt. I don't even like going up there because the people I went to school with, and it's like, oh my God, they're married, they got a house and 2.2 kids and a dog and 2 cars, and they're traveling all over, and that they just look so picture perfect. Where nothing's that picture perfect. No one posts their pain. They just post little clips and bits of their life. I'm here to be transparent. Hopefully me being up here helps someone. Where thank God for my team of doctors I have helping me with my mental health, because I have a shout out to Lexington Cardiology. My heart doctor, guys, is like one of the flyest guys I ever met. Like Dr. St. Pierre, shout out to you. Woo, woo. And I was telling him about this YouTube channel that I had started to talk about addiction, mental health, the things I did to access my drugs. Being 60, empty nest syndrome, the loss of a child, because I have a son out there that this month, guys, will be 43. His name is Julian. And every year around this time, I get depressed. I don't even have to look at the month because I know it's his birthday, September 25th. We're son, if you out there, anybody, if you know Julian, please, please reach out. I don't do a lot of Facebook, but I'm hoping, son, if you out there, that someday we meet. You also got a sister, Aaliyah, that really wants to meet her brother. Where mental health, guys, that and addiction, that's a lot of reasons why I ran. I didn't want to fail from past mistakes. Self-forgiveness, guys, is hard. I still haven't reached there yet. But I'm willing, and thank God, like I said, my team of doctors, Dr. St. Pierre, he had to give me a medication to slow my heart down to be able to take the medication, guys, for the ADHD, And my Dr. Jeannie McIntyre, shout out to her, CHC Community Health. And now, guys, I go to this company now that is a psych doctor to help me to determine what kind of meds I need. I don't mind going to the doctors. I'll go in a minute, especially I got good insurance. So now I'm going to this place called Advanced Telepsych. And guys, it is wonderful. They have MA, shout out to her, Justine. Hope I'm saying the names right, Justine. Then you got Yesenia, and then you got Tina. Oh my God, I think I'm saying the receptionist's name wrong, but I text Yesenia to ask her to send it to me, but she didn't send it yet. So I think it's Tina. Oh my God, please don't choke me. But those 3 women are awesome. They're very professional. The scheduler, the lead scheduler, by the way, the receptionist, and the medical assistant. Oh my God, guys, you should check it out if you're considering getting help with thinking if you have a mental illness, whether it's depression, ADHD, bipolar, personality disorder, addiction, you should go ahead and try these people. I think they are amazing. And their emblem is the tree of life, guys. And that is my favorite. I love the tree of life, I'm spiritual like that. I believe in that, and amethyst and everything beautiful, kumbaya. Kumbaya, guys. And I want to shout out to the ShopRite here in Cromwell. They deliver my groceries, guys. Like, I am that old. Like, I'm taking advantage of these services. And DoorDash and Instacart suck big time, guys. Big time. Don't use them. Where even Walmart uses a third party, guys. Don't even shop at Walmart either. They don't even do it. They don't let their representatives, their employees do it. But at least ShopRite, guys, they let the people that work in ShopRite do your shopping for you for $12.95, guys. Come on. Like, that is like a no-brainer. And shout out to the one in Cromwell. The online supervisor, Samantha, she rocks. And then Mason, he rocks. And it's another girl, but she's shy, and I can't say her name, guys. But, you know, shout out to her. She know who she is. So the shop right in Cromwell is amazing at the store 331. And shout out to Matt that works in East Haven, guys, at the store 332, I think, or 336. Awesome guy, guys. We're awesome customer service at these stores, guys. We're the oh my God, I'm saying it wrong. God's fellow family. What you guys? They own 8 stores here in Connecticut. ShopRite, Garbanzo family, I think, guys, something like that. But hi, Garbanzo family, with your 8 stores. Where yes, guys, they help my life easy, a little bit more sustainable. You know, especially like I said with mental health. And guys, going in the stores today, just leaving the house. Before I leave the house, guys, I already be thinking about I'm home. Just the thought of leaving the house, I'm already thinking, boy, I want to be home already, and I ain't even left. Like, you know, that's awesome. But I am a socializer, you know, and I definitely am on this journey of self-love, self-respect, self-discovery, you know, humbleness, being humble. Oh, God, that hurt. Being humble, acceptance, and surrendering. It's like the witch on the Wizard of Oz. I'm melting. I'm melting. I feel like I'd be melting to have to be as humble as I'm learning to be, guys. But it also feels good too, you know. And I literally want to come up here and do the recording, you know. No more trying to do the challenge, and because the monetization, the niche, and all that, it stopped me from coming up here and recording because I felt like everything had to be just right. It had to be perfect. I'm trying to watch the time, guys. Wow, I've only been talking for 12 minutes. Ooh, I feel like I got a lot to say, guys, in 12 minutes. Like, really? Ooh, I got some more time. Great. You know, I love to talk, guys. I told you I'll come up here and just be talking, 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 because that's part of my ADHD, guys, that I got told. Anybody else that was growing up and they got told, their parents got told they talk too much. They smart, but they disrupt the class. That's what I heard all my life, guys. And it hurts. It still hurts me at 16. Like, God, Chris, you talk too much. So now, like I said in previous videos, I am going to get paid to talk, guys, hopefully. And hopefully me talking and sharing, you know, my life, being transparent, and also, what is that? Authenticity. So, you know, I definitely don't have any shame today. I used to have a lot of shame about struggling with addiction, and now struggling with mental health. Struggling with being imperfect when I thought I was perfect, guys. Come on, who don't think they perfect? Like, don't act like you don't think you perfect and a legend in your own mind, because we all do it. I'm just admitting mine. You know, but that's not me anymore because I'm learning a better way. You know, I am learning to live in emotional sobriety. You know, I didn't get sober to be miserable. You know, I don't want to be dry either. I know what dry feels like, you know. I finally am tired too. And like Maya Angelou says, when you know better, you do better. And now at 60, I know better to be doing a lot of things that I continue to do, that the lessons I had to continue to repeat, where, whew, thank God I don't mind surrendering today. Where, like Carrie Underwood says, Jesus, take the wheel. Because I'm gonna get in the back seat, by the way, Jesus. I'm gonna get in the back, like if you my Uber. I'm just gonna get in the back, and I'm just going to chill and be quiet and let you take over, because I make a mess of things. and hopefully my experience with guys being homeless, being out in the streets trying to chase that drug, that is so exhausting now that I hadn't used drugs in a long time though. So that's one thing I will say. I was getting too old to be out there chasing crack. I loved crack guys, but crack didn't love me back, you know. It's about numbing. It ain't even about the drug, the alcohol, the caffeine. It's about the effect. I drink and drug for the effect of not being able to feel. I didn't want to deal with reality. It was too painful. Growing up without a mother, growing up without a father, being 8 years old, becoming an adult child. Shout out to my grandfather. Thank God for my grandfather. We called him Grandpa. He needed an adult figure. We needed an adult figure, and he needed someone to help him with his ADLs. And little did I know that's what was going on. And I ended up going into the medical field because of that, But my grandfather, guys, he was independent. He didn't even need us. Oh my God. And he didn't even have what we have. With technology and him being paralyzed on his whole left-hand side. He was very independent, and thank God, like I said, we needed an adult figure so we didn't get put in the system because my mom left us for her boyfriend. So we didn't get put into the system. Thank God for my grandfather. And I had a good childhood. I will say that. We played in the ghetto. We had little bootleggers. We had everything we needed. Lots of kids to play with. The school bus. Yeah, my childhood was good. I was in dance contests. Shout out to Lisa and Pam and Nina and the brother Howard and Casey, the ones that used to play the band, the little drum guys. Where shout out to you guys. Where I did have fun, guys. I didn't even really start getting into drugs and alcohol until I was like 19. I didn't start early. But now it's a new way of life, guys. For anybody that's out there, especially the young people, I have to get my toilet paper, guys. I got the little dry eye going on. I put my little eyelashes on, guys, just for this. And it is past my bedtime. It is, oh my God, guys, it is 10 o'clock. And I am up here recording and put on some makeup and did my little hair and put my little wig on. And I'm tired, but I'm tired of not recording also because I do want to help. Hopefully this helps someone, where we're all struggling in life today. Life is hard, guys. Mental illness is on the rise. People are struggling. Elderly are suffering in silence. Our children are suffering in silence. And our animals are suffering in silence. Abuse is on the rise. Neglect, abandonment, hunger. And I want to be a part of letting it be a little bit better to make a difference, guys, with our kids, our elderly, and our pets. I think with all three of these different categories, suffering in silence, I think would be phenomenal to all heal together, because we need to heal, guys. Heal. We need good, guys. It's still good out here. Even though there's Satan running rampant, guys, it is still goodness out here. And we need the good, accountable, God-loving, God-fearing, 12-step worker, or just being spiritual, Buddhism, whatever. Namye Ho Renge Kyo, whatever, guys. We need to spread more of that because it is still some good out here, guys. And especially when you're in a good place. And I will say, guys, at 60, I am in a good place finally. And I am in such a good place that before I got to this place I'm at right now, I would have been so hurt. I would have been so nervous, not wanting to come up here, not wanting to be honest about my smoking crack and being homeless. And, I used to get called crackhead, guys. I can still hear that word playing in my mind today. But you know what? Thank God I have freedom. Free at last. Free at last. Thank God Almighty. I am free at last. Shout out to Martin Luther King and all the ones before us, to get to this point now and to have this technology. When it's used right, guys, it is very powerful, a very powerful tool. If it's used right, especially if it's to spread knowledge and to help others and to share my experience, strength, and hope. Guys, I got a commitment. Ooh, I cheer the meeting, guys. Once a week I cheer it. I am so proud of me. And the people I cheer the meeting with. Shout out to my home group, Serenity on the Sunrise at 7 a.m. every morning, guys. Check it out. And they make me feel so comfortable at home. Even when I'm nervous, I'm getting a little bit more comfortable, guys. Like I'm getting comfortable up down here talking, where it's like, shoot, whew, now that I'm comfortable, it was like, guys, watch out, because I will be taking a minute to talk about all these things, guys, and hopefully I help at least one person. I would like to help a lot more than one. Well, guys, I'm on a mission. I'm trying to make a difference and help people, like help my grandkids before they even get to this point, and make a difference, do better, in the world today, instead of taking and being selfish and self-centered, but to really want to make a difference genuinely. And it's because of where I'm at in my life today. So for all of you guys that are looking, and the ones that I told that I was going to shout out to your companies, like ShopRite, shout out to ShopRite again, Cromwell, and then East Haven, Matt, Mason, Samantha, and the other girl. And shout out to Advanced Telesite, guys. And listen to it, Telesite. Which means, guys, everything is on the Zoom format. You ain't even gotta get dressed, guys. You can put on a shirt like on that commercial. I love it. The guy, he's working at home and he's in a board meeting and he got on a shirt and everything, but he got his boxers. You could even do that, guys. You can do that with therapy today too. I think everybody should have a therapist. You ain't gotta leave your home. Like, seriously, guys, it's such a big help. It's a good tool. It's a lot of tools out here that we need, that I am going to try to find out all of them to be able to help with the mental health and what to do besides just taking a pill. They got emotional support animals that work very well. Only if you're med compliant, because if you stop taking your meds, then you start abusing the animals, and it depends on how severe your mental illness is, but they do help, guys. I've been single for 16 years. Like, seriously, guys, I think I need to go on a date, like a grown folks date. I haven't seen the need to want to, guys. That's how content I am now with myself and with my Kremley over there. Kremley! Come here, girl. I'm gonna see if she'll come and say hi. Come on, babe, come say hi. Come on before I get off. Come on. And I just did her again, guys. I just gave her spa day. Come on, babe. Let the people see you right quick so they can see how pretty you look. All right, guys. Here she goes. She being shy. Say hello. See her, guys? She's pink. Look at her. She's pink. Kool-Aid, guys. I put Kool-Aid in her shampoo. And guess what, guys? We done made Crimley into a superhero. So look out for the motivational book that's going to be coming out for kids to help them express their emotions, with Crimley being the superhero for the kids. Come on, guys. We're going to let Crimley try to be the next Hello Kitty, right? Or Blue's Clues. Or Dora the Explorer, right? I think if the Chat GPT hooks us up some more with that, I think that might be doable, guys. But this is the reason that I am content. She is one of the reasons why I have been single and don't even need to have a date, you know, and just being in a good place in life, guys. Where I'm gonna put her down because she really acting stuck up. Look. Say goodnight. Say bye, guys. All right, guys. She really didn't want to do that. But then when I get off, she gonna want a treat. And I think my lighting is starting to mess up. But, okay, guys. Please like and subscribe. Guys, you have to press that button, subscribe. Right now, I only have 22 subscribers, guys. I am trying to get up. Yeah, I fixed my eye again. Guys, I think I lost some lighting, but I don't care. I'm not doing this over again. I am going to post it because remember, I don't care about the editing, none of that. Hopefully, if you guys really like me, I can go ahead and start paying people to do that stuff, guys. That's what I'm hoping for, but it's up to you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, because if I get 50 subscribers, guys, I get to go live. And then I can create a community, guys, where we can talk about the things and make it a safe place to talk about addiction and the things I did to get my drug, you know, like selling myself, guys, to get that drug. That drug had me doing things that I wouldn't have never did. And you know what? That crack was so powerful that the people I went to high school with that were debutantes and big football players and wouldn't even give anyone like me the time of day, it even had them on their knees, guys. So see, that's how deep addiction is. Where kids, drugs are bad. Just say no, okay? Well, guys, it is going on 27 minutes. I hope y'all ain't get bored and then watch it, because they got these little short videos, guys, where they say do shorts. And then one part I be reading saying YouTube want long videos. Where see how confusing this is, guys? They got shorts, and then they want to have live videos, right? So, guys, all I know is the words, like, I don't even know what monetization means, but whatever it means, guys, help me. Help me with monetization, and, you know, thank God I'm not in it for that. You know, it do sound good, and it would be awesome, you know, to have so many views or whatever. What's those things? Clicks or, I don't know. I don't know what it is, likes or something, but I think that's on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I don't know. I like YouTube. It's more laid back, and I think my lighting is going, guys. I don't know why, but hopefully you can still see me, but I am going to be out. Peace. With some hair grease, like my hairdresser used to say. She know who she is. I don't know if she want me to say her name, because people be getting in their feelings today. So, you know who you are. Well, guys, I love you. And please, please, this is definitely my transparency and my truth, you know, where hopefully I can help someone not have to live the life of addiction and pain, harm, and regret, and have to be 60 years old before you start that self-discovery. So with that said, I love you guys, and thank you so much for checking out. I'll take a minute. Bye. Mwah.